Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Wizards, Louisville Wizards
on Madden football
franchise, Cupcake Relocation franchise, right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the other episodes of it on the channel in the playlist.
Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Wizards of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be
here we go now, the Colts.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts offense set to go to work, and they're led by a guy who's bounced around a bit the last few years, hoping to find a home with Indianapolis, Gardner Minshew.
Even though the Colts went quarterback to start the NFL draft, they wanted a veteran under center this season. They tapped Minshew as that guy. The mustache and the mullet are in the Circle City, and he is their starter.
Minshew looking to throw it right off the bat. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Here we go. Back to pass.
Minshew.
Again, he's sacked.
And sacks on first and second downs now leads to a 3rd and long. Now Minshew.
Threw it away. What the fudge? Okay.
That was their first 3rd down try of the
all right.
game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up. And
He just threw it away.
Key 3rd down throws.
And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, highly decorated out of Stanford, Kevin Hogan.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week than ever before in the end zone.
Hogan now.
Oh, when Hogan goes down.
The pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A handoff here to Ogunbowale. Runs through the contact.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd down and 13.
brings up 3rd and 13.
They go again with Ogunbowale. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were
incomplete. They tried to thread the needle there, but it was no good. That was a nice block.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. That's to the sideline.
Incomplete again.
We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way, the number of injuries they've had already.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Now
Flag on the play. Was it offsides on the offense?
We'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Full side or full start on the offense
Maybe
now.
anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Moss on the give up the middle. And some room to run now. And he'll go down at the 28. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Back to
Here's
pass
Minshew.
now, looking to throw. Minshew to throw. And he caught it. How the fudge did he catch that? But I do believe we have a penalty flag down. It could be holding against the offense.
Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Oh, no, roughing the passer on the defense. And that's going to move him up.
So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accused the officials of kind of playing to the home team.
Touchdown, Colts.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Zach Moss.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
The kick is up. It is good.
7-0 Indy. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Oh, he fumbled it.
The Colts pick it up, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. With a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick.
So down he goes. Second down and 9, only a gain of a yard.
This time, they turned it over.
Minshew.
Security eluded him. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. Minshew sets to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll run on first down.
They hand it off, and again, Moss for the touchdown.
Touchdown. Zach Moss, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Kick is up. It is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Wizards nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here comes Kevin Hogan.
Field comes this offense ready for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because...
And he got nowhere. As soon as he was there, the Colts met him.
But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Hogan.
Hogan incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. And they'll send out their punter now. Back deep for the Colts, Isaiah McKenzie. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over.
Like I said,
first and
folks,
10 on the
Cupcake
short
Relocation
side of the field.
offense.
Zach Moss
This team,
to lead this offense. He's over 40 yards.
this
here in
team
the
is
second
like
quarter.
really,
Nice and
you know how it
effective
is.
for
This
them,
team
hasn't
is like
He has
really,
definitely been dependable and really
bad.
underestimate
You know,
what
that's
he's
what a
getting done here,
Cupcake team
because
is. It's
anytime
really
you're on a
bad.
pace that's going to approach 100 yards,
And like I said,
you've really done some damage in
it
an
may
NFL
take a
game.
couple years for this
Now
team
he's
to get
looking
good.
just to add to his
So if
totals.
we get blowouts and whatnot, it looks like our
Here's the
team is
second
awful.
and 8.
That is why we don't have really good
From the
overalls
gun,
on these
Minshew to
players.
throw. He'll swing this out to Moss. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Looking to throw
Back to
it.
pass
Minshew.
now. Minshew is going to throw it.
Throw left side complete to Moss. And this play comes to a
Now they're
halt
going to
at
go
the
for the
33.
field goal here,
Obviously,
perhaps.
that's well short of the first down.
Brings up 4th down.
Here it goes. Oh, he almost got there.
Knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives,
17-0.
tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points,
And here we go.
the better off you're going to be.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Louisville offense back out now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Back to
7.
throw. Hogan.
Incomplete, but the flag is down.
A penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Pass interference on the defense.
So they
That
take a
helps
decent
out.
shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get. And the more
Incomplete.
calm control you have to
2-minute
remain
warning
as a
has
defender.
sounded here.
That was a little bit of a slip there.
In Louisville.
And a penalty will go against him.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hogan.
Hogan again goes down.
He goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hogan.
Incomplete.
This one is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense. Another pass interference call on the defense.
4th down, pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play.
Incomplete. He tried to go back for it, but he could not get there in time. But
Now, meanwhile,
fresh set of downs here.
Intercepted.
It's only up to 2nd down now.
Incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one complete
Dell caught it.
downfield on the left side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Dell
line.
now
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
He was defended by
From the
Julian
21,
Buckner.
it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll look to throw again.
Incomplete again.
Incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
I don't think this will even know.
Kick is no good, 38 yards. As remember, folks, like I said before, and I'll say it again, this team is not good.
Short of a shocker here. I mean, this is pretty close to chip shot range. Most kickers
This team is not good when it comes to the overalls.
I know this one didn't get blocked, yet it doesn't even get there.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Incomplete.
Throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think?
A little too much mustard on that one.
Touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd and 10,
Back to
it's
pass to
Minshew.
throw in. Did he catch it?
Gonna be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
They hand it off to Moss. Moss is pulled down, and that'll be 4th and 5.
And obviously well short of the first
And it looks
down.
like the half has come.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we are
All right, folks, here we are. We now join you in the fourth quarter.
Here on EA Sports.
We did get a touchdown,
It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the
so
lead
up
as we start the
17-6,
fourth.
or down 17-6, if you will.
Touchdown. Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce.
6 yards away. And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Alert! Alert! Reload! Reload! Smash! Smash!
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And here we go.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30.
Touchdown! Wizards!
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say,
So there you have it,
kick
folks.
to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge
Marvin
him at all.
Hall
I do
Jr.
everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Got to go for 2 because our kicker is not good.
Coming. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit.
There you have it, folks.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down.
Back to
Minshew.
pass now. The throw. Minshew.
Right side going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Minshew. He finds his man complete. It's McKenzie. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Minshew. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Our guys are playing.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the second.
I am going to say it myself. This is a pretty good game. I got to admit it. Definitely one of the better games that this team has played. The Wizards, of course. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news.
Is that pass interference against the defense, or what is it? That holding against the offense?
Pass interference.
Defense.
So a lot of pass interference calls have been called against the Colts here today.
Defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early.
Incomplete.
That looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty
Hogan.
to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they have to officiate block and charge. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Incomplete again.
There's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Hogan now.
Incomplete again.
That's it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Can't make a field goal, folks. Can't, but we're just going to have to go for it here.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Incomplete.
Knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
49-yard line, a gain of 14, and the Colts first down.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Right back to Moss. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying.
And this is going to be it, folks. So the Wizards lose at 31-14. But this has been a good game for the Wizards. We scored 14 points. I'm very happy about it.
And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division.
Bucky Simpson.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because
Bucky
how often do you
Simpson.
see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all
Bucky
over
Simpson
them.
now.
The division game is usually a touchdown or less because
Whatever
these
he
two teams
had to
know each
do
other
there.
better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh yeah, that flight home will be good.
There you have it, folks. Not a bad game, honestly. Not a bad game. I gotta say that we did do pretty well. We got a couple upgrades here to Horton. We will put him as a speed rusher, or we put him as a run stopper. Moves him up to 67. Goals. Well, Is he going to get any weekly goals, season goals? No, we can't do any goals for him. Kendrick. There we go. So, there you have it, folks. We will advance the week. Not a bad game for the Wizards. We remain 0-2, but we still had a pretty decent game. If you're new, folks, do me a favor. Scratch the claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the Relocation Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the Wolfman Lewis. I am out.